You lot are a bunch of weirdos. Haven't you book? You haven't read it yet? It is very strange, this book, but it is about smells. It is called The Parts of the Body That Stink. And it is divided into 5 chapters. Each one is named after a part of the body. Loosely. So all I'm going to do is read from the book, because that's what you should probably do at launches, is read the poems themselves. And don't do anything else stupid. Try to make it easy on people so they'll like you. And that way they might actually buy your book. If you do something that they don't like, then they probably won't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a townhouse announcement. The library will close at 9 tonight. Please make a way before 9. Thank you.
I'm going to read just for a few minutes from the final chapter, which is called Genite. Quite controllable attraction, and now aren't you very attractive? Like an internal editation of your pervert. Furtive, but not ashamed, fucking pervert. Endless perversions committed without lust, all neurotic, and many others too, exception to the fact that inter urinas et feces nascitur. Whack comes the smell of sexual desire you've left yourself no space to appreciate. The first sense of smell is sexual again, isn't it? You want to have sex more than is possible, but not to have sex at all, with thought to fear that comes with folly fondling. Now you, belly is full. The element of what others' smells might bring is putting steps inside you, inside your or electricity, and online porn can't make the smell of shelter. So you find a cave, and before going inside you knock according to the custom. But there is no answer, so you go in and you see a figure seated, and you reach out your hand and touch their arm, and it crumbles into dust in your fingers, and you feel their body and realize that that's not what you are experiencing. So you get up and you need dig only a tiny hole, narrow and shallow, to put the dust in and out, and the figure becomes small and new and disgusting, and you wake up screaming, erect or wet, and realize forever there have been no smells. There were face dreams, and you were just always having sex alone with yourself with plugs in your nose, and when they remove nothing, whether they're there or not. And so sadly the next cave, you are on call in a candle shop, and the chemical smell of cinnamon seems to be bleeding your blood, and you throw up violently as though a penis was stuffed down your gullet or the fingers of a corpse. And in the back room cupboard cafe there is a cupcake made of organs, and he or she smears it, and you say fine, for you just go with it always, and they do notice how rancid you smell, but you're allowed to, and you think finally I found love, and your thick orbs swell, and you wake up fine, but do not get out of bed, not feeling like washing, and you laugh, because what else has been going on? For they are with you, you remember, so you do these things very well. You just think, lie down and let me smell you in your groin, and all will be well, because I need to switch to be back into the Prometheon with the birds and the monkeys and the cats who will come back and lube or fill, and my paws will shur, and the smell of the horn will actually make noise and urinate even in the sky, and their feet after a long day of travelling, and the person next to them on that bus or plane in their t-shirt with what is escaping beneath it that you are not necessarily against until you see their face. Their sexual organs then hidden away. But after sport or exercise, uncoherent after a pull or deep lunger. How odd humans lie in wait for animals, coherent judges, but too vain, old or young. not to follow goonish uncertainties of groin. You remember someone who seemed deliberately to not wash, to use their body odour as a weapon of a kind, and you think now, if only I was that clever, I could have had love long ago. Thank you.